Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Related. Well, we have another Marvel series. We had Wandavision, we had Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now we have Loki. And I'll be honest, out of all three of them, this was the only one I was really looking forward to. And I really hope it's better than we thought of the last ones. We'll tell you what we think right after this. Well, why don't you just do a quick setup, Paul?
Setup. Loki, back in 2012, when the Avengers go back in time, Loki picks up the Tesseract, disappears, re-emerges in the Mongolian desert, and...
Which, when that first happened, I thought that was the same desert that Iron Man was stuck in, but I don't think it was.
It wasn't.
No, that was Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys pop out of a portal, and they come and they arrest him, and they are time cops. And their job is to keep time in order, and he is what they call a variant. So he's out of the timeline that he's supposed to be in. So they come and get him, and they got to fix things. That's it.
And reset time.
That's pretty much the story so far.
Yeah.
And this is where we also meet Owen Wilson character. And he has an idea because something's going on in the universe. People are being erased in different locations. And he has an idea that he's going to use Loki to solve this mystery, to help him solve this mystery.
Trying to track a rogue variant.
Yeah, and we have no idea why he thinks Loki would be a good person to do this, since he's the god of mischief. And we don't find out until the end of the episode. So I guess this is spoilers.
Already? We can't do a spoiler episode now.
All right, we'll keep it quiet for now. We won't spoil too much this. But most of this episode takes place in the Timekeepers area.
Yeah. What is it? TVA or something?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Time variant authority or...
Yeah, something like that.
Something. Either way, it spends a lot of time in an office. Is a lot, and an interview. And it kind of sets up a turn of Loki. Right?
What?
He's trying to explain to Loki that he's not as evil as he thinks he is all the time. He doesn't always have to be bad. And I think that's where you're going. He's still going to be kind of mischievous, but we're trying to make him a hero now. It sounds like in this episode going forward.
I didn't get that at all.
That's not what I heard. No. Did you watch it?
I watched the whole thing, and at the end, well, we can't do spoilers, so I can't tell you how I come to this conclusion.
I felt like they were trying to sort of housebreak him, right? Like he has to come to the understanding, your god powers not going to work here because you're out of time. Your Tesseract is not going to work here because you're out of time. They had Infinity Stones in a drawer. It's not going to work here. Nothing works because you're out of time, right? So that's, I think they were trying to get that across to him. Like, it doesn't matter. You can try to escape all you want. You're not.
Except he did.
But didn't.
Well, he tried his best.
He turned himself back in. He did escape.
Because it was futile.
I found the time cops were kind of a little bit incompetent.
All cops are incompetent in these shows.
But like,
you have to know that.
Like, you would think that these are like, I mean, they're in charge of keeping the timeline.
Well, I think because of the powers at their disposal, they don't really have to deal with much. So they know that things are going to work out the way they need them to. So they don't really have to be good at what they do.
Right.
You know.
Did you get any red flags for like the SJW side of things? Did you? There was one line in it.
There was
one line.
It
I was
wasn't Winter Soldier.
No. Oh, no.
It wasn't in your face.
Not yet.
No.
Yet.
You would have to really be cynically looking for that stuff to find any woke stuff.
I kind of was, because of everything that's come before it.
See, I've given it its chance, and I didn't pick up on hardly anything. It didn't bother me to watch the episode. It wasn't in your face.
No, I'd say
much better.
It's a non-issue at this point for me.
So far.
In episode 1, right.
Before I watched it, I saw one reviewer came up and it said, Loki, fantastic, on the thumbnail. And then about a few hours later, Loki is effing garbage. So I had no idea what to expect from this show. But it was not flawless. However, I enjoyed it.
I didn't, as far as like comparing it to WandaVision, I enjoyed the sort of the beginning setup of WandaVision. Wasn't a fan of the Winter Soldier, but I think I'm enjoying this one more than anything that's, any of the Marvel shows that have come before it now.
As far as a setup episode.
Yeah.
Because it was all set up.
To me, even though this was really a setup, and I think it's only 6 episodes again, but at least it started off with a 15-minute episode. At least to be...
What?
It was about 50 minutes. Well, I guess with credits.
You said 15.
I meant 50-minute episode. It felt like a Marvel show. The humor was Marvel. The character was true to themselves in this. They weren't trying to do anything. They weren't trying to explain things to you. They weren't trying to trick you. They were just being their character.
Yeah, and if you like Tom Hiddleston as Loki, he is just as good in this as he is in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I found. Now, things I did not like about this episode is that it was a lot of watching screens to find out information. So he goes, he's waiting in the lobby area and he's watching a TV explain what the time cops are all about.
They do that. There's little cartoon icons to give you information in an entertaining way.
And then he's sitting in the office with Owen Wilson's character, and he has to watch images of his past with the Avengers.
So that was the story of his life.
Yeah, but it's a lot of watching stuff on screens instead of watching Loki do something.
Right, so us watching, him watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Ghost of Christmas Past where he's bringing you back to the past and you're standing there watching it happen.
No, but it had the same feel.
But remember, it's a TV show as well. And this is the setup to the adventure. We now are getting Loki to start working with the Timekeepers, and he's going to start working with Owen Wilson, and they're going to solve this mystery that they dropped at the end, right? And there's a big punch at the end where we won't tell you what it is, but there's an exact reason why the God of Mischief is the perfect person to solve this mystery.
Yes.
Because we don't know why. Why are you going out? Why wouldn't you go after Thor? Why are you going after the guy who will betray you?
Now, we've seen already in the trailer that there's a clip of DB Cooper, but it's actually Loki.
It's Loki.
Okay. And I'm thinking, what does an Asgardian god have to do with some no-name 50s criminal? Like, why would he even bother with something like that? He's a god.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he doing it?
Because he's the God of mischief.
So he decided to go to Earth in the 50s and steal money. What does money mean to him?
You've got.
It didn't mean nothing because he just zoomed back up to Asgard.
Thor, and you've got Loki as young guys in Asgard. They're gods. They're just trying to waste time and have some fun with some humans.
He's just messing around. That's his personality.
And he decides to do the DB Cooper thing.
I would have.
I bet he's done about 50 other things.
If we were gods,
going forward.
If we were gods and we could go to another realm and mess with people, I would dare you to do that all the time.
I want you to be DB Cooper. Go.
I don't know.
This is really going to mess them up.
I bet you there's going to be lots of examples of that going forward too, or in a movie or something, that he's gone back and he's just playing around and being a jerk, basically.
Maybe.
But you know what I hadn't heard yet from when we watched the other 2 Marvel series, and that was all 3 of us seeming to agree that we like this so far. We didn't come out of it saying, I hated this, or well, there was a good mystery, so I'll watch it for the mystery.
Well, I didn't think there was anything corny in it. It had a good story, good acting.
How about the humor? Did the humor hit?
It was light.
Decent.
Light but good.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't overdo it. Which
No,
is-
I can, I'm gonna gut you like a fish, and the guy goes, "What's a fish?" Because he's never been out of the office in his life. So yeah,
I thought, like when we were watching the trailer, I said, "Oh my god, are they gonna go overboard on the humor? Are they gonna try too hard?"
I thought they were going to.
Maybe they will in future episodes, but in this one, it was all right.
just about the right amount.
And just to make sure, I asked my wife, "Was this a good episode?" And she said, "Yeah, I liked it." I said, "Okay."
Ooh.
All right, I'm allowed to like it now. I have the permission to like it.
That's good.
Can I go to Don and Mark's and record the video now? Yes, you can.
Yes, you
All right, I can go. Either way, so far, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
That means we're going to watch it again. And I'm glad, like I said, because this is the one I want it to be good. And I'm not disappointed yet. Tune in. Let us know what you guys think. Did you like the humor? Is this more, this is what Marvel's supposed to be compared to the other episodes? Or did you like them all? Because we didn't. We'll be pretty blunt with you. Oh, we didn't. Let us know down below. And until next time, we'll see you on the channel.